Hey folks, Juan Restrepo here, president of the Florida Real Estate Investors Association, bringing you another edition of the FLREIA Action News. And what's going on in the news? Well, a lot is going on here. Let's see. The Daily Business Review reports the mortgage program is not working. What's that? Government watchdogs have been watching the use of the funds, the $700 billion bailout, and they told the Senate last week program has failed. Yep, programs have not made an appreciable dent in foreclosure filings, and that's a direct quote. Treasury's failure to act more quickly could be hurting the recovery. Out of the people that have been helped, 400,000 have been helped. 503,000 have dropped out of the program. So that's a lot more people that have not been helped than helped. And there was $50 billion for the mortgage mods. Okay, mortgage modifications. Only $248 million has been spent so far. So, these guys are saying, what's going on? Not happy. All right. Government to plan talks on broken housing financing system. Duh. The administration wants to talk about it. So they're having a comprehensive reform proposal that will protect taxpayers, institutes tough oversight, restores the long-term health of our housing market, and strengthens our nation's economic recovery. I believe there's a quote from Mr. Geithner. Fannie and Freddie have been tightly supervised and regulated since the bailout has come out. So they're saying more mortgages are looking cleaner and squeaky. So, but anyway, the talks, they're going to include Fannie, Freddie, FHA, Ginnie Mae, federal home loan banks, and a significant private sector role. So we'll see how significant that private sector role is going to be a part of that. So an awful lot of government agencies involved in this one, in this talk. Currently, the Fannie and Freddie, they're the only game in town. They're the only ones guaranteeing loans. 90% of mortgages that have been lent out this year have only been by Fannie and Freddie. The other 10% has not. So the private sector has sort of like, we're not doing anything, we're not lending money. So maybe there's something to be said about that. These guys aren't keen on, just 3% down only and stuff like that. So, something to think about. All right, apartment rentals are booming. How about that? Foreclosures and job gains in the 20 to 29-year-old, which is a key demographic for landlords, has improved. I mean, foreclosures has obviously helped them in the landlords get more renters. And some of these 20 to 29-year-olds are getting tired of living at home or shacking up with siblings, and so they're moving out and getting their own place or getting a roommate and moving out on their own. So they've seen that. So the year-to-date increase for rentals doubled the whole total of 2009. So landlords are quite happy. And REITs that invest in apartments, they could see a 5 to 10% gain in their value this year. So they're happy. All right, foreclosures, they do persist. 1.65 million year-to-date filings. That's an 8% increase over last year. So, wow. Home sales climbed more than forecasted. Don't get too excited. There was a 24% increase over May's numbers, which was the lowest on record. These numbers in June are only the second worst. So they're still not that great. So some economists are still saying we're not out of the woods yet. So, duh. All right, the Palm Beach Post, they're reporting the construction employment drops by almost 50% in Florida. Listen to these numbers. 631,700 jobs in the construction arena in June 2007. June of 2010, it's down to 366,100. It's almost half of dropped. Wow. The Post is also talking about the laws that go into effect on Thursday, July 29th. So these are laws that are hundreds of them, but I just chose the one that I found for real estate, and that's short sales. The amount of sales tax paid will decrease when sales price is less than the debt. States will not collect tax on canceled debt or the difference in amount owed versus the sale price. So good news for those homeowners in foreclosure or doing a short sale. All right, and then I took some numbers from RealtyTrack, and these are the top foreclosure facts for June 2010, the top 5 foreclosure cities in the nation. Number 1 is Las Vegas. Number 2 is Miami. 3 is Phoenix. 4 is Chicago. And 5 is Los Angeles. All right, so what's going on as far as foreclosure filings? This is the numbers per unit. I'll explain to you here in a second. Housing units receiving foreclosure filings in June of 2010. In the U.S., that number is 1 in every 411 housing units received list pendants. In Florida, the number is 1 in 170. Palm Beach is 1 in 302. Broward is 1 in 130. And Miami-Dade is 1 in 116. So Miami-Dade is creeping up there. They're trying to get to the top there, try to beat Las Vegas. So yeah, tough time right now in our economy. But again, opportunities galore. Real estate is dirt cheap. If you're looking to be a landlord, obviously you saw the numbers. We're seeing an increase in jobs for those in 20 to 29-year-olds, so those are great for demographics for the landlords. So keep that in mind as you're out there. Don't take this news as all gloom and doom. It's still good news. There's still, you got to find that silver lining. All right, what's happening at the FLREIA? We got our cash flow game on Friday, July 30th, so be sure to register for that. Come out and have a good time. We always fill up. We have just barely enough room in there for everybody, so please register. Elite members, we have our conference call on Tuesday, August 3rd, and then on August 11th, we have our Expect Success webinar with Steve Thornton, one of our newer contributors on the REAP side. And then Let's Make a Deal workshop on August 14th. That's Saturday, August 14th. Sharon is holding a workshop. Let's make a deal. Great thing for those of you who are trying to figure out this whole wholesaling deal and this and that. This is the place to be at on August 16th. And I believe we'll have even some continental breakfast for you. All right, then we have a special workshop on the 25th. Those of you who came out and saw Sherry Watson with the Power of Grant Money, she's back. She's been helping us with Landmark, our nonprofit, and we're kicking butt, doing a lot of things with that, meeting a lot of people. So we are just moving and grooving and getting that ball rolling on how we can help the community and also take advantage of some of the grants that are sitting there idle. We found some money that's been sitting for 2 years, so we're going to try to help the city spend it. All right. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and our blog. We've got some great posts up there, so follow us on FLREIA and check us out. All right, that is the news for this week. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you at any one of our upcoming events. This is Juan Restrepo signing off. God bless. Every second counts on the clock that's ticking. Gotta